Well, I think the world is very impressed with what India has done.
Yeah.
India has achieved success on their very first attempts, both for Chandrayaan and for Mangalyaan.
Yeah.
Science exploration, India has done rather well and done it cheaply.
In the coming day, in future, there's going to be a space war or anything like that.
I hope not, but it's possible. That has been played up by the media. There is no fear about her coming back. The only thing she was not prepared for was the length of stay.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that it is going to endanger her life.
How do you see the present scenario of the space programs in India, and from your time and now, what kind of developments is happening like? How do you see?
During my time, basically there were just two countries who were busy in this area. That was Russia and America.
Yeah.
And they were competing with each other.
Yeah.
Whereas we were quietly doing our applications program, our satellite program, primarily because it was helping our economy. So our focus was within our country.
Yeah.
Their focus was geopolitical race.
Yeah.
So they were busy on doing that. So that was a big difference at that time. But ever since then, I think we realized most of the aims of what space can do for the common people.
Okay.
And we've done that, and having done that, now we've gone into the manned space program.
Yeah.
And so that's the next step.
Okay.
So, but now that we are going into the manned space program, the private sector in the West has also joined the whole game.
Okay.
And when the private sector gets into it, then obviously the focus shifts. Now you're going to go to outer space not to explore but to exploit it. And when you exploit it and you've got to satisfy your shareholders, then the last thing which you have in your focus is sustainability. So that won't happen. So that's what worries me.
Yeah, recently there is a lot of developments happening in the space sector like this, and right now that International Space Station where the Sunita Williams is also there, and she's also stuck up in that International Space Station. She may be also have to stay there for about 7 months. By February 25th only she may have to return back. You see all this, the safety of traveling in space.
She's not unsafe. Yes, what has happened is that
now, about Sunita Williams that has been stuck in.
That has been played up by the media. There is no fear about her coming back.
Okay.
She's going to be there, yes, for a few months.
Okay.
The only thing she was not prepared for was the length of stay.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that it is going to endanger her life. The world record is twice as long as she has stayed.
Okay.
She's going to be staying till February.
Okay.
So there's no worry on that side.
No, right now India is going on various space programs like that, because that Mangalyaan program, all that Gaganyaan is also on the lineup. And do you think what kind of how the world see about India in this kind of?
Well, I think the world is very impressed with what India has done.
Yeah.
India has achieved success on their very first attempts, both for Chandrayaan and for Mangalyaan.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. And now that Gaganyaan is around the corner, so Gaganyaan by itself is nothing great because others have also done it. There are more than 600 astronauts who have already launched earlier. So, but I think science exploration, India has done rather well and done it cheaply. And so it's a very frugal space program that we run, which is everybody's envy, because other nations are spending a lot more for the same kind of data which we are getting.
Right now, for the space programs, NASA is also planning to train Indian Air Force also for the space programs. What is your view to this?
Yeah, so two of our astronauts have gone there. Yeah. It's a good idea because you're going to get another perspective. Tomorrow you're going to have your own laboratory in orbit, permanent orbit.
Yeah.
So here you're going to get a chance to have a look at the International Space Station. So you're going to gain and learn from all that.
Yeah.
You're going to observe that. And all of this is going to help. And the same astronauts who will continue with the program later, their expertise will be required to make our own space station. So this is going to help.
In the recent days and nowadays, we see a lot of competitions between countries in the space science and technology like this. Do you see this? It is a healthy sign for the.
Competition is always healthy, but the point is that how is it run? How is that competition run? What is the end result of that competition?
Yeah.
That is what is more important. And from on that aspect, I think it's still a developing situation. How we are going to exploit, whether we are going to share that knowledge with the rest of humanity, because the United Nations feels that space belongs to all humanity.
Okay.
So in that sense, it's not going to be very good to have small pockets who are going to be doing things only for themselves.
Yeah. Now, in your address also, we were just talking about that debris. In your address, you just in your interaction, you said that the debris in that space is going to be a big problem like this.
Yes.
What kind of this issue is going to challenges that in the coming days are going to?
The challenge is who's going to clean it up.
Yeah.
It's very easy to litter, but who's going to clean it up? So the less you litter, the less of a problem you have.
Yeah.
Of course, work is underway.
Yeah.
They are trying to find out the best way to clean up whatever debris that is already there.
Okay.
So let's see where it goes.
Do you see in the coming day, in future, there's going to be a space war or anything like that?
I hope not, but it's possible.
It's possible.
Yes.